picnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and
and then we can figure out the total stuff.
In week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
All right. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Have ourselves a day here, Bengals.
That 180, round 80. It's a party now. White, 80 high, get high.
Rivers now to throw on first down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Here we go. Hey, go orange. Orange.
Now Rivers. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's got room. A.J. Green.
Oh, you kidding me?
Way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play
trying to get that guy to block you.
Like that,
that's why I was just running away.
Momentum to launch another one.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks,
Good night, team.
Attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Henderson, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
It's a good hold.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up
I should have just dove at A.J. Green and hope that he
big
got in.
down stop. I can almost hear that defense saying, go ahead, go for it, try it, try it.
You see that swagger out there, don't you? You see him saying, yeah, go ahead and give it one more shot. I
Look
think if you're the head coach,
Hey, here we go.
you having the ball, just tip your cap to the guy on the other side and say, okay, you got me this time. Kick the field goal. We'll see you the rest of the game.
Well, if they would go for it and not get it, though, the other offense would have a long way to go in the other direction.
Oh, I would have made that field goal, huh?
Hey, you made it from 90.
Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, you bum, Phillip Lindsay. Two stars on the D-line there.
Yeah.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Devin McCourty brings him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll run the option to the short side.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. He gets it across
Switch to the farthest guy.
48. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
First down, Murray. It's complete to Golden Tate. The 20. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field.
Oh, good move.
And he will take it on in for a bang.
I thought this dude was hurt.
He got hurt at the end of the game.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5.
Look how slow. That dude got so slow. He got so freaking slow.
To the 44-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Oh, you just picked a play good.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
A disciplined group of guys.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Rivers now from the 50.
Oh, how the freak.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Rivers.
Oh, circle. Oh, yes.
They sack him back right around the 44. Fletcher Cox, he continues to wreak havoc in the
ball was on the
offensive
ground.
backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. On 4th down on is Logan Cook to punt.
Kyler's done that more than once.
Here's Bird to return. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return.
Try.
And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Oh, no.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, no way.
It's going to wind up
Come on, Roby.
However, we do have a flag
Well, it's not a
down.
catchable ball anyways.
Let's check in with our referee.
He needs to let you keep running.
Intended target, a little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. 41-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Caught on the right side by Jones. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check. Watch it before.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He sets to fire deep. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Here's the option going left on 2nd down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I should have kept it, but I thought I handed it off.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bird. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. But there's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Okay, just like that. Just like that. Check line 54. Line 54.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner Murray. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Throw the ball, Kyler.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's a give to Lindsey running right. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. First down sack, 2nd down negative rushing play.
And I will guarantee you right now the head coach is weighing in on his headset to the offense coordinator, whether he thinks it's strategy or he thinks it's execution, because that's going to determine this next play call. Are you staying with what you're doing, or are you going in a different direction?
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. He's got his tight end Fant. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Here's Murray. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Bring it out.
Yeah, that guy. I needed that guy to not get blocked. Get edge. Quarterback just got blocked.
They widen their lead.
He jumped over.
Yeah.
Butker on for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Right, it's the wind.
Yeah, this is going to go through.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I don't think I've ever played a game where there's no wind.
Well,
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
neither of us play in the dome.
Always wind. That's
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And some space here.
All right. Let's go. That's how we answer Tyreek.
Cohen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
How do you get 5 guys on your front line, man?
Within a single score.
It's a formation. It's the 5-2.
Not a whole lot to
okay.
recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember,
Oh.
is it a straight line 75 yards, too? Got to have a little extra in there.
I let the power go way too high.
A well-deserved seat on the bench. A little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Came shooting down.
This is fielded at the goal line. Pushing through the contact. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, let's D up here. Let's get a stop.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you read.
It's coming and down
What
he
happened
goes.
there?
Muhammad Wilkerson sacks him that time, coming in off the edge.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an
Pass option, I think? RPO?
because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
My guy didn't even... Like, he wouldn't even have handed the ball off.
No, that's
He
good.
dropped the ball, too.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey.
Holding.
And he's going to be met behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it.
3rd and 14 or 2nd and 21. Second and 21.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hines. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
MVP. Shut up.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay.
Oh, boy.
I think
Pitch the ball.
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been
God, how do you drop that?
but it winds up falling incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check three.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Looking deep for Julio. And that's caught inside the 35. Julio Jones all alone. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Julio Jones. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
All right, let's stop the run a little better here, boys. Good.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. First down, Rivers. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Second down, Murray sets to throw.
Oh, God.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
No, that dude was house music over
hold
there.
your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray with a 3rd and long. Yes! Fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Sing it in there, Kyler.
He had a little bit of a turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
I call
What
that play a
determines
success.
whether you
A nice
see the
inside
previous play or
run
not?
sets up a very manageable 2nd down.
I don't know.
A very solid gain on that play.
I don't know. I saw you blitzed the house on that.
Right. But, like,
Following the
sometimes I see
pickup
it,
of
sometimes
4,
I
here's
don't.
2nd and 6.
Oh, I don't
I
know.
don't know, like, what causes it.
Here's Rivers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
What the freak?
Picked up by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good punt.
Yeah, that. You gotta think of there.
The Bengals drive about to get
Trent
going.
Taylor? Did you sign him in
following the
agency?
interception, just
Yeah.
any interception,
Yeah, I
are you
looked
a
at it.
little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any.
Oh my God, pick it
off! Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being
just take
too
that.
cautious because now you
Pick him
can't run
off.
any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
No PI there. Didn't run through me. No. Just kidding.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Lindsey, and an alley to run. He's going to have the first down past the 20. He's at the 50, the 40.
Oh, that was the opportunity to hit
past the
square.
20, 10, and all the way in for
Damn
a
it.
Cincinnati score.
I knew you were gonna run it too.
Lindsey,
I knew it.
95 yards.
As soon as there was
And
3
the
in the box,
Bengals,
I was
they widen their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And
Two
that's what
picks,
they've done.
come
They
on.
lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability.
I know.
as we
I'm
saw
trying
in
to
that
freaking.
I think they're actually intimidating
Tyreek Hill and
defenses
these guys
because
freaking
they're back
send
on their
them
heels
deep.
right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
This guy.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Rivers. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Hey, bro, baby. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he is across
Hit that
midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
It's a great play. It's a
Tyreek
great play.
Hill.
Thank you.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
Might have missed
And
this
the
too.
Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
I don't know why it keeps going all the way high.
The extra point on the NFL scoreboard. An
Alright,
update
need to
from
stop you.
Foxborough.
You get the ball
The
at
Patriots
half.
have jumped down to an early lead over Miami. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one.
We got something.
This is
Yeah, you
Field
got
at the
3
goal
timeouts
line.
too. Oh,
Good blocking, guys. Either you get all the blocks or you get
no.
returns. I should have just ran the other way, but still.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis
No,
match.
don't break this tackle.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
First down, Cincinnati.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I don't know what's happening. Touch
What
pass.
the?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across
That center just took out the legs of my dude.
First down, a pickup of 11.
He wasn't even there.
Looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Come on, QB, come on.
Murray now on first down. Looking downfield for Jones.
Oh, come on,
The
dude.
rookie had it and lost it there.
Aggressive.
And it'll be second
Stuck your
down.
arms up.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throw it there.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey.
Oh, I always have switched to the wrong guy.
They're not going to get him. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Philip Lindsey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo.
Yeah, let's see if we can get at least a field goal range.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up.
And that's caught inside the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
Hell yeah, bro. I need to freaking score.
30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Fletcher Cox in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He's going to throw one up from the end zone. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Good play, Wilson. Whacking at it. If you had to win, you might be able to make this.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Well, I mean, distance-wise.
Oh.
Final play of the half, Rivers. Well, he's going to go for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker.
How is there
on the
even a
field.
freaking face mask on that?
I'm not sure what this is about.
His hands were in his
So
pockets.
that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
Jesus freaking Christ.
Throwing on second and long. Murray caught right side.
Oh, freaking horse.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 47 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Murray now on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And
come on.
Take this into the end zone for a Bengal
tackled by 3 guys on
Pittsburgh 0. I saw it.
Yeah, they threw that in there.
Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl,
I was trying to tackle the guy that was blocking me and the guy with the ball.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They were 1-2-0.
It's 3-0. Someone in a solo shot after Grandal did the next inning. 3-1. Where are these funny formations?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Emmanuel Ogbah just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football, led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
After the sack on first down, Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mike's by 4. Check, check, check. Hey, exit. One set. Check.
From the gun, Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Jenkins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. 50 base. 54 Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll run on first down. Hines, he's got the first down here inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Nyheim Hines with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Trying different things in defense and seen a lot that work. So, like that last drive, I've never picked that formation before in my life. Where those 2 linebackers just look like they're blitzing all the time.
Yeah.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On first down, it's Cohen, and very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, dude, the freaking Kennedy game. Yeah, that was...
Again, it's Cohen. And he is tackled inside
62, get out of the way so I can run forward.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Rivers to throw it.
Get it high.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Vernon Hargraves with a pick, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, one set. Check.
On 3rd down, Murray. Looking deep for Julio. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a great return as he takes his
Who's that? Your that white dude was too. That white dude was too small to be a lineman.
Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
On 2nd down now, it's Henderson, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Throw left side complete. It's Hill. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm going back to you.
From the gun, Rivers. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it.
18 for the defensive tackle. Fuck you, Von Miller.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Rivers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Green. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Yeah, I thought he said incomplete.
Incomplete. I was like, what? He's like, how you...
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. For it all. And
No,
this
he's out
is
of bounds. Tell me that.
but they'll say out of bounds.
Thanks,
so very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. And that is not going to get there.
Yeah, I got
he
it
missed
right now.
it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And this will split the uprights.
There it is.
Right down the middle.
Made the playoffs last year.
I know.
Well, the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Gano out to kick this one away.
I need the Vikings to beat Texans.
And this will be
a lot of things happen in my
touchback as
division.
that sails over the end line.
Rob made him the best team in the league.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. Oh, he goes up top. And
Someone
he'll be stopped
freaking.
at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. 5 yards on the
Finally got to
screen.
stop. A
That'll
little
take
too
us to
late.
4th down.
The dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
Dropped it.
Oh, and he's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it. And a penalty flag is going to give a much better starting position. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end.
Oh, look at that catch by Tyreek Hill, baby.
Right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On second down, it's Cohen. And some room to work. 20, 10, and into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tariq Cohen. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, right. Did you see your guy?
He just bumped up his personal stats with a second score, but they still have some ground to make up.
Not terrific for today because of what you just said. They're still down on the scoreboard.
True. But I don't think he scored. Oh, yeah, he scored one
touchdown. He piles it all up and starts to think about contract time. That's a pretty good deal for him. And I know darn well that you've got him in fantasy football, don't you?
I don't. You always think
I always think
I appreciate that you think I'm smart enough.
You see the score?
No, you are.
Thanks.
That guy was calling for a fair catch.
They will not get a chance to return this one as
the Giants. I don't know. Maybe Connor wants to trade me for some of my first-round picks because I'm gonna have a lot of high draft picks.
He probably will. Don't let him fleece you though. He gives up like 70 overall cornerbacks.
Yeah, I know.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I'm sure the message as they come out onto the field is, hey, take care of the football, because the fumble last possession led to a touchdown. Still a 3-score game, though.
You don't want things to start to snowball. One error leads to another, which leads to another. And then all of a sudden you're fighting for your life down the stretch instead of finishing the game in style, which is what they're trying to do on this drive.
That would be a pretty amazing comeback. But we've seen crazier things happen in the National Football League.
We certainly have.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Lindsey.
Okay.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey.
Dude, get out of the way.
I know your lineman helped me a lot.
Right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to
the biggest hole I've seen all game. He freaking clocked it up himself.
Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
No.
So he just
He just got in your way. He didn't have anybody to block.
I'll just freaking tackle you, I guess.
It's taken to the 26, and he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Titan football.
Vernon Hargraves just got
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
My goodness, another interception. He's picked off at his own 47. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur.
Yeah, that was bad.
Once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some guys were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though,
yeah, all of them. I only have 2 stars.
Like every single one of mine, yours, they all just lit up. I don't know what that means.
Another run by Lindsey. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And taking
He's going to get it because my guy freaking pushes him forward.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Try to hold you to the field goal.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down now, it's Hines. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. The two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
Got it, right?
Calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so.
52
I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact.
Yeah, not against users, but
I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
They're not for users. The computer runs it, and it's
that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken at the 3. Shreds the tackle. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Rivers.
What the?
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Fletcher Cox in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
No, he's not closing in on the all-time record because Von Miller has it. Maybe the straight hand version, but
I'm not even gonna pick a player right now. The freak.
Von Miller version.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Throwing Rivers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Oh, that was wild.
I thought Kenny was somehow.
The Titans on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be third and a mile.
Let's get off the field.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Switch. Kill. Cluster.
One last shot now for Rivers. That's caught over the middle by Hurst.
Hey, we completed it.
Taken down, but not before the Hurst get across midfield. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.
Tyreek Hill shouldn't be frustrated after today's game. I know he didn't get many. He got a touchdown.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.